Listen, off rip, I gotta say I appreciate you taking your time to rock with me, my brother. For real, man. You know what I'm saying?
We rocking and rolling. Am I too straight or I'm good money?
You good bread. You good bread, man. You good bread, man. You good bread, man.
Okay, okay.
Mr. Ether Boy, how you feeling, man? How's everything going on, my brother?
Yeah, I was like taking a nap, man.
All right, listen. Let's get straight into this because your story to me is ill. You know, I'm a hip hop dude. I love hip hop to the heart and soul, right? So it's funny because I feel like I know you, but I don't know you. But I know you
Yeah.
do music. You know me, and I love music. So you can understand that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess I want to go here. Your journey starts at 12 years old.
Say that again.
Your journey starts at 12 years old. You got signed at 12 years old, Ron?
Yeah, I got signed to Kevin Childs at 12.
How? How does that even come about? Can you educate me right quick? How?
You know, growing up in Harlem, you know, I used to come home, watch videos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I started a group with my peers with 3 other guys called Uptown Kids. And shout out to my man Lib. My man Lib took us to Kevin Childs. We ain't know. I'm young. I don't know who Kevin is. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because the story is like I just think somebody signing us. We like I didn't know he was in the streets.
Right.
So that happened, and he signed us legitimately to Big Boss Records, and you know, and the whole time while we were signed, he was under investigation. So it was a little career cut short as a kid, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the feds came in, shut the record company down. So you know, when like we were signed to him for like 2 or 3 years. Then the feds came, shut the record company down. Then on the jail call, I'm like, yo, where's the equipment that we used to, like one of the producers he had used to have. He's like, oh, you could go get the equipment. Then I got the equipment and just start teaching myself how to make beats. So that's how I kind of took a lane to do production. Like I wanted to be a rapper, but God kind of swung it another way. You know what I'm saying?
What do you like more, Ron? You like making beats or rapping or both now? It's in your heart and soul.
Man.
The blacks behind you, sir. What are those?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, making You know, making beats is more. You know, it's just you get to see other people like when you give them a track and they excited and that energy. But it ain't no energy like going on stage and people singing a song. It's two different. It's two different energies. You know what I'm saying?
So being from Harlem, obviously, you had to know about Big L. Obviously, walking through the streets of Harlem, right?
Yes.
I know you told a story about I used to go to your mom Duke's house. And tapes and everything like that.
Yeah. So just out of school one day, I think I was cutting school. I'm gonna keep it funky. I think I was cutting school. You know, I'm uptown in Harlem, cutting school, and L just magically appeared on the block on 127th and Lenox, between Lenox and 5th. We out there, and he just walks down the block, and he asks us like, "Yo, yeah, I know what." He asked us what something was that. Illegal stuff was at, but and then he was like, "Nah, we ain't." I guess he thought, I don't know what he thought, and then he kind of walked off, and then my man like, we like, yo, come back, and it was like, yo, I got some beats upstairs. We want to hear that. And he was like, for real? So he came upstairs and I played him the Ebonics beat. And he was like, I think I got something for that. He comes back a couple days later. We do it on a tape. This is before I had Pro Tools and it's analog.
Well, real quick, so what's going through you as you get the machine from your peoples and stuff, right? How long did it take you to, I don't want to say master your craft, but to get nice with the machine, all right?
It took maybe like 4 years to like really like, I got it. I'm ready for the next stage.
Well, you're in high school, right?
I'm learning with T-Rex because I'm producing his beats. So
right.
So I'm learning production, kind of like developing Rex as an artist. And you know, Rex is bringing all kind of rappers, so I'm sharpening my skills for the next stage. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what was happening. So I was learning locally, Rex doing beats and stuff like that, and then
and then Ebonics. I mean, so so he comes back with Ebonics, right? Well, real quick, how many beats did you give him though before Ebonics? You know,
no, that was I think I just played him that joint like bong. Here go the. He was like, I think I got something for that. He took that one joint. It wasn't like, yo, give me 40 beats. It was just like, nah, give me that one right there. I think I got some. Because I think he might have had I think it was premeditated in his brain. Like, yo, I got a concept for a song. I just need a beat. And I think I just happened to meet him at the right time. And like, yo, this is the joint, right? Listen to this. He came back, did a demo. And then we went to D&D Studios.
Primo.
To do to cut the real version.
So we're talking 97, 98?
Yeah.
By that time.
Golden era.
Golden, obviously. So what's going through your brain as you hear Ebonics? What's going through? Like, when you initially hear that, what are you thinking? Like, yo.
I'm like, yo, this concept crazy. And then in the record, it got little scratches like talk with street slang. All that was in his mind. So he already, like when we went to the studio, he had the Nas vinyl. Because, you know, back then it wasn't no pull it up on the internet. He had the vinyl in his hand. They got the scratches in there. I don't know who did the scratches though, but you know, talk with street slang. He put that in there. So it was just like, wow. And then that was the first record of mine I heard on the radio.
So did you know that record was gonna take off?
Huh?
Did you know the record was gonna take off?
No. I'm new. I'm fresh out there. You know, I'm just like I said, I'm doing beats for people locally for free, obviously. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to just build it up. And L was the test. Like, all right, let's see if you're ready for the next level. And that record came out. I think he, you know, well, Fat Beats had distributed too. He had got a little independent situation with Fat Beats. They distributed, and it was, you know, I was like, oh, this is the next level from doing records in the crib. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, I'm a big L fan from him with Kid Capri and everything like that, right? But I gotta be honest, Ebonics, it just took, I mean, Put It On Big O was a big record, right? I love that record. But Ebonics was just out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like
lyrically, nobody was on that type of time lyrically.
I mean, all right, stay with me right quick. Is he the best MC out of Harlem?
Big L?
Not the most successful because the longevity he doesn't have over Cameron, I think, right? But lyrically, can I say Big L was the nicest nigga in Harlem?
Yeah, Big L. What Big is to Brooklyn, Big L is to Harlem.
Well, if that's the case, what are we talking about? If you're from Brooklyn, you're telling me what Big is to Brooklyn. Yeah, that's what Lamar Coleman is to Harlem.
Yeah, he was one of the rare few spitters, to get a deal too. Nobody wasn't getting deals like that. That was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Bars and
right?
Huh?
Yeah, Flamboyant Records, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Flamboyant, yeah. It's independent job. Yeah, nobody was getting deals, spitting bars, and no, that wasn't heard of. So he was the first to get on. I believe he, you know, out of the Children of the Corn, I think he was the first one with a deal out of Mace, Cam, and McGruff.
Bloodshed and all that. R.P. Bloodshed and all that, right? Yeah. So you was around for all that, right? McGruff and all. You was around for all that, right?
No, I was in Harlem though, but I'm a little younger than them, so they was already off the stoop already. You know what I'm saying? I was the next generation.
Well, I gotta backtrack. Probably Mace is the most successful. Maybe Mace, the most successful out of Harlem.
You want to say yeah.
Yeah,
commercially, worldwide, commercial.
But for me, my listing is Cam, then Big L for me. I got Big L number 2 for me.
Say that again.
I got Cam number 1. I got Big L number 2, and Jim number 3.
I'm a little biased because I worked with a person, but it's Harlem all day.
Harlem all day, right.
Yeah, shout out to Cam.
How do you feel?
I never got a chance to work with Cam yet, though.
Yeah, you never work with Cam, huh? That's interesting, though. Wow.
I work with Gruff. I work with Mace. I work with Ruff, Mace, Big Al, Jewels, Jim. Yeah, Cam never did nothing yet.
But how does it feel to be a part of a big record like that, and people got their own versions of it? Papoose got a version. I saw everyone got their own versions of Ebonics, though, man. How does it feel?
It's crazy. They all want their blessings from me, though. Like, yo, Ron, listen to it. Tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? Pat called me like, yo, tell me what you think, man.
Hey.
Shout out to Girl Code. Girl Code had did like a girl version of it.
Sadidi, what is it?
Yeah.
I went to the girl, to the sisters and everything.
So, yeah.
How do I ask you this question? When Big L passed away, man, how hard was that for Harlem and yourself even to enjoy that?
It was so unexpected because remember, I'm running around with Kev Childs and Feds come, boom, that's over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, time to get back up. Now I'm making beats. Big L, get a phone call. Yo, they just killed Big Al uptown. Oh, not again. Like, my last conversation with Big Al was, yo, I'm gonna take you to LA with me, and I'm about to close out on this deal on Rockefeller. He said, once I sign with Dane, is up. So I'm like, those were the last conversations I had with him. So I was just like, come on, man. Like, this is too close now. This is too close. I think I regrouped for a while. I think I kind of just stepped back because I was just like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here. Like I'm right there. So, and I went to his funeral and it was a lot of people there, just the love. You could tell he was loved, man. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's woo. So let's go here right quick. The big picture, right? He dropped that in 2001. Am I right on that? Am I right about? Was it 2000? 2000. Okay. So all the joints that's on there, to your knowledge, is that all the music he wanted on that project before he passed away?
That's all the music he did. What?
Is that all the music he wanted? Sequenced the right way?
Yeah, I would have did that whole album. I have 4 joints on there. You know what I'm saying? So the album was the 4 joints for me was original. A lot of records on there, they kind of got verses, and because it was a verse on there that I heard that he did with me on a original beat. They might have just got the vocals and threw something else on there. But
because the first thing they had was Stan Spit and AG. Was it Stan Spit, My Digger, and AG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That was a free. I love that joint. All that.
Yeah, I probably would have did the whole thing. I would have did the whole project because that's where we was going. Like, he met me and it was just like, the chemistry was there. We did Ebonics. I did Size 'Em Up. I did The Heist and Casualties of a Dice Game.
Yo, son, you did all the ill joints, though. Your dog, I ain't gonna hold you. You did all the fly joints. Casualties of a Dice Game. Yo, my man Big L, the picture he painted. You from New York City, you just feel that. Like, that's just how it go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Size 'Em Up, too?
Yeah. So that it's footage of us in the studio doing Size 'Em Up. It's rare. This man just happened to have a camera this day. And, unbeknownst to me, I didn't even remember, like, that his man had a camera, but his man had a camera. And if you go online and see rare footage of Ron Browz and Big L, you'll see me on the NPC and Big L going over his lyrics for Size 'Em Up. I'm like, I wish iPhones was out at that time. You know what I mean? He was behind the technology back then. You know what I mean?
Well, the Rockefeller thing, though, how real was that?
Hit with him?
Yeah, him and Dame and all that going to Rockefeller. How real was that, though?
Nah, he was showing me like, yo, look, like I'm about to sign.
Damn.
I'm about to sign. He's like, yo, I'm about to sign. I think he tried to do a group thing with him, Gruff, and this guy C and his boy C-Town. I believe.
He always shout out C-Town. My man C-Town. He always shout out his man.
Yeah. He always had him in verses. So he tried to do a group thing, but it was definitely Dane was he definitely said Dane was about to do it.
That would have been crazy.
It was crazy. He was ready too.
And that's before Cam and them. Obviously, it's before Cam and them would have jumped on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that before Cam and Jewels and all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You also work with Stack Bundles, right?
Yeah.
RP Stack Bundles. You work with a lot of ill niggas, man. Stack, Big L, man.
We're doing. I got the honor to do a song called "You're Dead," and I put Rex and Mook on there. So it's Stack, T-Rex, and Murder Mook on that record. You're Dead.
Wow. He's another one.
It was funny. The story about Stack would do 2 bars at a time. So we young, we paying for studio time. Stack doing 2 bars. He later 2, it come out the booth, like, all right, let it play. So we young, like, yo, we are paying for the studio time, Stack. Like,
right? Oh man.
Yeah, but we got it became it's a dope record. It's Rex, Mook, and Stack Bundles, man. It's fire.
How is it for you that from go to boom bap to club bangers to girl joints though? You think you've mastered all the crafts of how to make songs for different genres of hip hop?
That comes from, like I said,
Are you Caribbean?
Huh?
Are you Caribbean? You got Caribbean in you?
I can't hear you.
Do you have Caribbean in you?
You know what? My father's from Barbados.
There you have it. Okay, continue.
Father from Barbados. You know, I ain't grow up with my father, but
okay.
He's from Barbados. Just doing beats early, like, and you know, shout out to Rex, because me and Rex, we be in the house doing girl songs, street songs, heartfelt songs. So I was able to sharpen the knife before really getting in the game, doing different type of genres of, you know, different music. You know what I mean? So a lot of people be bugging. They be like, yo, you did all that, the boom bap. Yo, you this party stuff. I be like, yo, you gotta be able to be nice. You gotta have a left hand and a right hand. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They're trying to put in the box.
Yeah, I felt I heard a lot of, like, my favorite producer, I was RZA. I come from the RZA era, Marley Marl. I come from that P-Rock Havoc. That's my era and everything. But you Swiss Beats, and I think a lot of other brothers that's from, y'all mastered how to tap into other.
I feel like I'm a hybrid because I studied Timberland, Swish, Primo, Diamond D, Havoc. So I sat there and was like, I'm all of this in one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm from Uptown Harlem, so that's a whole different sound right there. You know what I mean?
You did with your HitBoy, the 50?
Yeah.
And straight to Southside on G. Listen, with all due respect, 50, I love you, my nigga, but the best song on that album is straight to Southside. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best song in it. 50 killed that shit.
You know what's crazy? They said Yayo said 50 ain't like it at first. Because Yayo and them did their verses.
You're bugging.
They said they had to convince him, like, yo. So I guess they went in and did their verses, and he must be like,
niggas had to convince Flip. Niggas had to convince Flip about that. Flip, that's the best beat on your fucking OG album. Respectfully, the best. That is hard. And you did the Playboy 1 and 2 for Banks also.
Yes.
Right. And
I did a whole G Unit run, man. And it was playing too.
I remember he was at the festival and everything. At the festival, at the G Unit festival, the 50 festival.
Yeah. You was there?
No, I seen the footage on it. I seen footage.
Oh yeah. That's when he squashed all that beef too. You remember he had all the New York beef, and then he said, "Yeah, I'm squashing it." And he had the locks there and all of that.
He was 3 years too late when he went there in that bag. Respectfully, 3 years too late. Because Ron, check me out. I've always said we got robbed. New York City got robbed of a G Unit Dipset Locks concert.
Yeah.
And we got robbed of that. But that's, either him, like, Also, you did Ludacris. You did it for the blow also, right?
Huh?
You did a beat for Ludacris.
Blow it out.
Wow.
Blow it out. Blow it out. Pause.
Blow it out. And you did Georgia Papoose, I believe also, right?
Yeah, I did the diss record for Papoose when he was going at Joe. You know what I mean? Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Pat. But I produced that joint. Me and Pat did a lot of work. I did a lot of work for Pat.
All right, let's go ahead, man. Let's talk about Nas right quick, man. All right. Yeah. It's bittersweet for me, all right, because Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time. Yeah. I love Nas.
I'm a whole fan as well.
Yes. First, let's go here. What do you think about the music of Nas and HitBoy have created? How you feel about the King's Disease trilogy, Magic, and all that? How you feel about all that? Oh boy.
I mean, some records was cool. Some records was. I was just like, Nas, man, me and you need a project together, man. Really, show you how you're supposed to do a album, a collaborated album like that. You know what I'm saying?
But Ron,
I did Last Real Nigga Alive too for Nas. So that's two records that impact, like, you get what I'm saying? The two energies. You know what I'm saying?
Now let me ask you a question. Do you think Nas is looking at it more like, okay, I finally got a Grammy, even though Nas should have got a Grammy years ago? I didn't do King's Disease to tell me Nas should have got a Grammy. That's whatever. But I guess he's found his formula because, to be honest, I'm not the biggest HitBoy fan. I'm not saying the brother don't got good beats, right? Yeah. But I wish Nas would have branched out to you, B-Rock, other people.
Yeah, but I felt like that too. I felt like, come on, man. Where's the Nas and Primo album that everybody want? And you know what I mean? That's me as a fan. Like, I want to hear the Nas and Primo album.
I don't know if I want to hear that anymore. I think I want to hear collaborative. Seriously, I think I want to hear Nas just have another bunch of producers. Like, all right.
Oh, like Illmatic.
If I'm looking at the track listing, right, and I see, okay, Ron did a beat, Nav did one, Rock did one. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Binku did one. I'm good. HitBoy did a couple of joints. Alchemist did a beat. I love it.
Yeah, that's how classics are made.
But some people think the King's Disease thing is a classic. I don't, respectfully. I love Nas, but I don't think that's not Illmatic. It was written. I am Stillmatic. Godson. It's not. It don't give me that feel. But I'm happy for Nas.
It didn't. You know what I mean? I would listen to it with an unbiased ear and listen to it around people. And I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if the marriage, and I'm not saying that HitBoy is not a great producer. Mm-hmm. We don't know not what Nas do, but it's still also, it got to be some type of chemistry. You know what I mean? Them beats got to be. Huh?
You don't think they have chemistry after 3 or 4 projects?
Do I think they got chemistry?
After 3 or 4 projects, no?
I mean, he's supposed to. But sonically, I don't know. I got to talk to somebody who was like, to be like, yo, you don't hate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. So let's go here right quick. The Ether beat, how long were you sitting on that before Nas-Jay Jones had a conversation with Nas?
Maybe like 2 years. I would tell everybody rap to that beat. Rex, it's an unreleased Rex rapping on Ether somewhere, on a tape somewhere. Like before I sold it, like to Nas. It's an unreleased. It was Rex and his homeboy just rapping on it, just like at leisurely. Like,
okay.
And I remember like, yo, Nas took that beat. He's like,
before we go there, is it true that Jay-Z dashed on that beat?
Oh yeah, I'm young, I'm buzzing off the Big L stuff, obviously.
Right.
They bring his A&R to the Mama Love crib in Harlem. I guess he wanted to say, what's to talk about with this guy? Like, y'all talk about this guy like he the one. Mm-hmm. Let me hear something. So I'll go right to Ether. Bing! Anybody who came through, like, you gonna hear this. Bing! I just thought it was at that time, strings were the thing for New York, like these these stringy orchestra sounding beats. You know, shout out to Grease and Swiss.
Grease, yes.
Yeah, that was the thing. So I played it for him. I played him something else. I used to always try and get somebody to rap on. And he heard it. I put it on CD for him. They left out, never to return. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Never to return.
Good.
So
how does the Nas thing come into effect? A mutual friend, I believe.
You know, I'm on the grind after the Big L stuff. I'm on the grind. You know, you got to be a big name. That was when big name producers was getting on the albums only. So, you know, I had a manager named Fuzz at the time, and he worked in the Def Jam building. And in Def Jam building back in the days, you had Rockefeller in there. You had Outkast label was in there, Murder Inc. Everybody was in there just walking around. So you were able to manipulate the building. So we bumped into Nas' travel agent. Like, please get a CD to Nas. She gave it to him. And then I get a call like, yo, Nas picked the beat. I'm like, yeah, right, man. You know, I'm in Harlem, just, you know, he ain't picked no beat. And then I get a call 2000, like the December 2000. And they like, yo, Nas, why don't you come to the studio, see what he did? So, you know, I go to the studio. It's just Nas sitting there eating fruit, no entourage, just very calm, just him and the engineer, and he like, yo, play him the joint. And I hear the gunshots at the beginning. I hear the Jay-Z by Tupac. I'm like, wait, what's
this thing got time. This thing got time, Ron. So you talking about
what's happening? What's happening here, man? Wait. This is my introduction, like globally into the league. This is me going to the league now.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, wait, what is happening right now? It's just very, just like, you know, like that crunchy face. I'm just like, wow, it's so good, but so violating at the same time. You just like.
Now, real quick, before you go, is it true that there's another version that he cut off? That
I never heard it. I never heard it.
Oh, you never heard it? But that is true, though, right?
They say.
Okay. I don't know if you heard. You might have heard it.
I guess he took out some lines that were a little bit more, you know, more low blows. You know what I mean? Violating lines. You know what I mean?
If memory serves me right, Takeover dropped, right? Yeah. And each didn't drop for like 6 months, right? Did Nas take a while for 6 months to drop that joint? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So you hear it? What's going on in the studio? What's Nas? Like,
Nas keep chilling. He's calm. He's like, yeah, I'm putting this out next week. I'm like, what? Like, yo, you know, lawyer info, get to let you know we can take care of business. Wait, like, what's happening though? This record is crazy. Like, I was thinking like, yo, people ain't gonna believe it when I get uptown that I did this. Like, that's what I'm like.
How hyped are you though?
I'm confused. I'm not really hyped. I'm just like, yo, people not gonna believe.
Come on, you're not hyped at all.
I'm hyped, but I'm just like, no, I wasn't hyped until he dropped it. And then that's all you heard. Like, you know, this is mixtape era. So you walking down 25th. That's when they got the mixtapes blasted out of all the speakers, every store, the radio station ringing off. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm here now. You know what I mean? It's the thing. You know what I'm saying?
The price is up.
That was my first industry check.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is, I'm in the league now. You know what I mean?
So you leave the studio and you're going back uptown, right?
Yeah.
What's the vibe with you though? Are you on the jack?
I was just like, yo, I just did this joint. Like this joint. I'm like, it's crazy. I couldn't really describe it until after it dropped it in the impact. Like, yo, and I'm getting the phone calls like, yo, that's great, yo. And then people, you know, saying that Nas is winning, that, you know, they battle and stuff like that. So yeah. And the whole Hot 97 thing with Kate Slade, God
They changed their whole format that day.
Yeah. K-Slay, nah, man. Nas won, man. Yo, what's up? Man, y'all bugging, man. Nas won, man. Let's stop playing, man. It was crazy.
Let me ask you, do you feel the city wanted Nas to win because they felt Jay was being a bully?
Jay was the poster boy for New York, man. After Big died, Jay was the king.
Yeah, because Nas, I felt Nas didn't really care about being king of New York.
Yeah.
I thought Jay wanted that shit. He didn't want that when Big passed away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like somebody, and nobody was really going at Jay at that time. Like,
well, subliminal shots.
Yeah, that's
here and there. Yeah. Styles P took a shot at him on Reservoir Dogs on the same.
Yeah. This is somebody going like, this is a diss record.
Yeah, this
I'm going straight for you, and so nobody wasn't used to that at that time. You know?
So the day of Ether, the day of Ether, the night of Ether, what are you doing when the city's on fire? When
I'm listening to the radio. I'm listening to the radio station. And they just playing it. They stopped the radios the whole day. They stopped it to just play these two records and talk about these two records. The city was. I never to this day I never seen a radio stop. Like the programming, like we stopping radio.
We stopping anything.
Yeah, this is crazy. Right? We stopping radio right now.
It's Ebro in them, right? That's probably Ebro.
Like we stopping.
Oh man.
I never seen it this day.
That is crazy, man. So, did you care if Jay-Z fell away?
Say that again?
Did you care if Jay fell away at all?
I was just a producer.
Right,
I'm an iron producer.
But keep it real.
I don't like. I didn't know. And to this day, it's probably still a mystery if they felt away with all the parties involved. But Kanye did Takeover, and Nas and Kanye did a project together. So your whole holla at me, let's do this project together and call it even.
Okay. But is there a part of you like, yo, my man, I try to give you this fucking beat, my nigga, but was there part of you?
That's why I say it all the time. Like it could have been your record, but it probably wouldn't have been the right timing for that type of beat for him at that time. You know what I'm saying? That beat was what it was made for. You know what I'm saying? I probably made that beat, I was angry.
All right.
That's what it sounded like if I was angry that day. And
so the conversation for years has been Takeover versus Ether, right?
Yes.
Let's go here first. Beat wise, you or Kanye?
I smoked them.
Smoked them, Ron? You smoked them, Ron? I don't either one, my nigga, but smoked them.
I smoked them. This is why I smoked them. I handcrafted Ether. Ether is me with the drums. I'm hitting the drums. I'm playing the strings out. This ain't no sample. This ain't no
My cousin always say that Ronnie sample and shit, my nigga. You got to get Ronnie.
This is from him. This all. It's all this. You can. My mother could go dig through some records and be like, "Yo, Jay, rap on this right here. This loop right here. This some old joint, old Temptations loop."
Hey.
Anybody could do that, man. Come on, man. You could be in the supermarket and hear, "Oh, yo, somebody looped that. Yo, it gets fired." I handcrafted. It was tailor made.
Well, don't get mad at me, my nigga. I'm a Brooklyn nigga. I can't run with Jay. I can't run with Hov.
It's weird what it is. He got smoked. You know what I'm saying? He went to do it.
Yeah, man. How much do we miss K-Slay? New York City miss K-Slay.
Man, a lot, man. Slay understood. He understood. He still understood boom bap and what it meant. He understood the New York sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people before he passed away. I did, I do these albums called The Christening. They boom bapped out crazy. They all boomed that. The Christening, it's 6 of them. You should take a listen.
Okay, I got you.
So the last one I did, he was playing a joint. That's right before he passed. He was playing a joint off it, and I know I couldn't get that played nowhere else. It's straight boom bap. Nobody else is playing this street record, and he gave me a chance. And I actually be like, yo, if somebody could just hear my boom bap, they understand it. He understood it. All right, he played it right before he passed. Opened the show with it too. All right, but you gotta open it with a Pap record, then my record. If that ain't loyal, I don't know what is. Man.
What is, right? For real, man. A-Rap Money, was that dicey for you to do? As popular as it was, when you made it, did you feel like the A-Rap part thing there? Did you worry about that?
It was all in fun. It was all in fun, and I just messing around with auto-tune at the time, and when I used to just mess around with the plugin, I used to be like, yo, I sound Arabic. And then, come on, man. Every day in Harlem, you wake up, you go to the store. That's all you hear playing in the store. And I would hear these melodies in the store.
There's a producer here. That's the producer right there. I got you.
So now I get the auto tune and I'm messing with it. I do the hook, do the beat, do the hook. I say, yo, people gonna think I'm like I'm bugged out. I tuck it to the side, like, yo, nah, this is too weird. So this is too weird. Pop Champagne takes off. Buster calls, yo, I need something right now. I send him the beats. It's about 20 beats. I put A-Rap Money like in the back because I'm like, yo, it's too weird. People gonna think I'm, he bugged out. He high or something. Buster said, yo, what is this? He playing it. He said, whatever. I don't care what you're saying. This single. I said, all right. He does the record. He got the whole marketing plan, the dance, everything going. So he gets a deal, and then I think they start questioning the hook.
Right.
Like, is Ron saying something? He not. So he calls me and say, yo, I'm with Q-Tip. And we want to turn it into actual words. That's when it took a turn for the left.
Wow.
Then people took that offensive. So then they're like, nah, let's switch it back to Ron not saying nothing.
Right.
And that's the version everybody kind of cling to. I remember being in the studio with Jim. Jim's like, yo, you're supposed to keep that one to you for yourself, right?
I should lace with that one, right?
I was like, I sure should have, man.
Wow. Do you think Jay-Z, when he did Death of Auto-Tune, was a shot at you a little bit? Do you feel that way?
You know what? I got so many calls that day.
Right.
It has to be for me. I have 40 calls. Yo, my phone ringing off. Yo, right. Jay-Z diss you. Turn the Hot 97. I'll hang up. Yo, Jay-Z dissing you right now on the radio. Pick up. I got 40 phone calls saying, nigga, Jay-Z is dissing you. Turn on the radio. So, of course, when 40 people tell you the record is directed at you, you're going to believe it. Jay-Z never confirmed it. Right. Am I the only one smoking with auto-tune records at the time? Yes.
And T-Pain.
I got 3 records, 4 records on rotation, 4 records on 106 and Park. And, Pop Champagne, A-Rap Money, Jumping Out the Window.
Jumping out the window.
Jumping out the window, Pop Champagne. Yeah, I think it was those 3. And heavy these are on the countdown of 106 and Park.
106 Park, yeah.
So, when people saying this record for you, it did. It felt like it was for me.
Man.
But then, Webstar had the Dancing on Me with Jim and them. So I don't know. There's a lot of Harlem, a lot of auto-tune,
But would you say some of that was the
stud missile over there right quick, man? Let me see the stud missile Harlem.
But Ron, would you agree probably some of that was towards T-Pain? Probably also?
Why?
Because T-Pain was heavy doing auto-tune at that time also.
T-Pain he's in a whole nother lane. Like, I'm rap singing. These are street, kind of like street records in a sense. T-Pain is like party art. You're not in Hov's way. Why would you get mad at an R&B?
Death of an auto tune, though, Ron. Death of an auto tune. I mean,
why? So if you take me out the equation, take Webster out the equation. So you saying he had a beef with T-Pain?
No, I think it was you and Pain. I think it's both of y'all. I think it's both of you.
Why T-Pain?
Because auto tune, because he was all right. He was popular. I mean, Zapp and Roger, obviously, right? But T-Pain kind of OD'd with it a little bit. Even though y'all niggas y'all was going hard with that shit too, though. But T-Pain kind of like, put his 1-2 on there.
But
and then T-Pain,
he's not in a rapper's lane.
But all right, do you remember this when Jay-Z performed Death of Auto Tune? Was it at Hot 97 Summer Jam? And
T-Pain, he messed up my Summer Jam.
It looked cringy.
He messed up my Summer Jam. First story, I see the golf carts
around the arena and everything. Yeah.
I see them taking Jay-Z to the main stage in that. Like he's like, y'all don't know what's about to happen. They take him to the main. So I'm like, he dropped this record on Monday. It's they bringing him here to do this record, B.
Right.
He gets on stage. This is my first. I'm smoking at this time, so I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to hit the stage. It's up. I did the festival stage. I tore that up.
Right.
Now this is the main stage. Me, Jim, and Jewels, and they bring Jay out right before our performance. He sucked the energy out, man. Pause. I was like, nah, G. I see the Willerman in the golf cart joint to the main stage. I'm like, oh, they set us up. It's a set of guys.
Yo, that's crazy, son.
I was telling you, bro, man, you owe me a Summer Jam, man, because that was foul.
Oh, man. Couple more questions here, man. When Dipset was running around with Heatmakers and everything like that, how come you wasn't part of that when they was running around with Heatmakers and everything?
Remember, I'm still. What am I doing?
04, 05.
I'm working on my own team, which was Money Ave. That was me.
Money Ave, yeah, Rex and everything. Money Ave squad got you.
I'm trying to build my own brand and own company. So that's when they were doing that. So that's what I was doing at that time, trying to build my own stuff up. So
okay. What you got going on for 2024, man? That we should be looking out for?
Just creating being more strategic with the art and where it's going and who I'm doing it for. You know what I mean? And just still experimenting because when you take risks, that's what shifts stuff. When you take some type of risk, musically. So I'm developing some artists. Shout out to TJ Brown from Harlem. Shout out to Daddy Rue, a pop artist. I'm developing. I'm just developing talent. You know what I mean? I always did that. So,
Is it hard for you because the drill music is so heavy in New York right now?
Music is
music
worldwide, but
yeah.
Drill has its own lane. But if you look at the top records in the world, are they drill records?
No, they're not. No.
So Drill has its space, and Drill has his own energy. But if you look at the top 40, or if you look at the top records that's moving, it ain't those records. So
Have you felt like tapping into that? The drill? Oh yeah, okay.
I'm a producer. I got to know how to. Oh, what's moving? Yeah. Oh, that's moving. Even if it's not, I have to do it in my style.
A little twist on it, a little twist.
Yeah, my style to it, and because you can't not keep up with what's going on. Still do you, but you got to be aware because you'll get.
Right.
We going somewhere else. You know what I mean?
You and Fab. I feel like you and Fab should connect more.
I'm trying to put that in the universe, man. Shout out to Fab.
Yeah, I feel like you and Fab.
Fab, holla at me, man.
I want Banks to holler at you also.
Banks?
Yeah.
Again,
absolutely. Why not?
yeah. Shout out to Banks.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want Ransom to holler at you also.
I did a lot of Ransom earlier stuff. Early.
Early, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Ransom too. He know.
My guy. That's my guy, man. For real, man. All right, my brother. I appreciate you. Listen, before you go, battle rap, man. Are you got some battle rap still, or are you?
Yeah, battle rap every night, man. Every night, man. On YouTube every night. I'm more tapped in than what people think. Like I'm the one. I be the one paying, watching the joints, paying. Like Mook's family, Rex's family. So I'm always tapped in when they got.
Me and Mook have this like brotherly.
That's with everybody. It's not gonna. Everybody. That's not for everybody. Very opinionated guy.
That's a different nigga.
Yeah. You're not gonna hang around him and not have a
oh my God, man.
Opinionated agreement or disagreement.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love that brother's passion.
He got some new music coming too. Like we just was on a phone the other day, so something I did for him.
Okay. Ron Brown's legend, man. I appreciate you taking your time to rock with me, King. For real, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate what you're doing for the the whole battle rap culture, man. I be tapped in. I'm watching every day. I'm watching all the battles. I've seen I was there at the Uncasa battle with Rex, so you get what I'm saying. I've seen it grow from there to what it is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ether boy, appreciate you, brother.
Yes, man. Appreciate the good interview. Appreciate it, man.
My guy.